Let's talk about the part of awakening nobody likes to admit, the anger. Because a lot of people think that when you wake up, you're supposed to feel calmer and more compassionate and more loving. But that's not what usually happens first. What usually happens first is rage, is anger, is outrage. And when people wake up to systems like MAGA or government corruption or systemic abuse of power, the initial response is often, how did I not see this before? And right behind that comes, how could everyone else not see this? That's where I was. When I started waking up to corruption, I got angry, really angry. I trolled MAGA in community pages. I said hurtful things to people. I felt justified in it. I told myself I was being rational, honest, and on the right side of history. And for a while, that anger felt powerful. But over time, I had to face something uncomfortable. I wasn't changing minds. I wasn't building bridges. I was burning energy and hardening lines. It's what happens when awakening outruns regulation. Here's the truth most people don't want to hear. Anger is often the first emotion that shows up when suppression ends. And for a lot of us, anger wasn't safe growing up. It was punished, mocked, spiritualized away, or turned inward. So when we finally see injustice clearly, that anger explodes outward. Not because we're becoming cruel, but because we're finally letting ourselves feel what we were never allowed to feel. Anger says that wasn't okay. The problem is when the nervous system doesn't know how to hold anger, it turns it into aggression. Snapping, trolling, moral superiority, scorched earth truth-telling that feels righteous but leaves nothing usable behind. This is where people get stuck. They wake up just enough to see the system, but not enough to regulate their response to it. So they mistake reactivity for righteousness. And here's the hard part. If your awakening requires you to stay perpetually outraged, someone else is still running your nervous system. Because regulated people are hard to manipulate. Dysregulated people are predictable. Anger isn't the destination. It's a transition. It's the bridge between numbness and discernment. I had to learn that yelling at people who were still inside the conditioning didn't make me free. It just kept me tethered to the same system I thought I was fighting. Peace doesn't come from bypassing anger. It comes from letting anger move without letting it drive. If you notice heat in your body, tightness in your chest or your gut, get curious about it. Breathe into it. Ask, where does this live in my body? How old is it? When was the first time I felt this? Let your body know it's allowed to be here without acting, and then listen to it. Get curious about what's behind the anger. And listen for your subconscious mind to answer, because it will. It has to. It will tell you all you need to know when you get quiet and listen with genuine curiosity and care. That's how anger turns into clarity instead of collateral damage. I came up with a rule for anger that helps me out a lot, and it goes like this. It's okay to feel anger as long as I don't create any new karma by taking it out on anybody else. This allows you to safely feel your feelings, which are never wrong, while having integrity with the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them to do unto you.